Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning market webcast. Okay, so look, we're still consolidating. The bands are still narrowing. We're still, above this daily mid band. We've had a couple near brushes with the 200-day exponential with the upper level. It's still just really jammed in here. 100-day has been support overnight, down at 28.94. Yesterday's low was 28.89. So, this 28.85 area that had been the highs had been resistance, has really morphed into support, and that's all bullish, every bit of it. The fact that the areas continue to be defended down below, the only thing that's really missing for the bulls is the ability to really follow through on price during the regular session. You're not seeing it in the regular session. You're just not. You're seeing a lot of back and forth, a lot of chop in the regular session. You're seeing the bulls defend down pushes and Globex and get them back to where they were before, but you're not seeing an extension to the upside in price. These 65s here are still intact. And while they did, 47, 33, 47, and overnight last night they did 36. While there have been attempts in the 29.30s and the 29.40s, you were not seeing a push over 29.50, and you were not seeing a push back towards the highs, the current interim high of this consolidation range up at 65. So you go to the hourly chart and you look at yesterday and today, I mean, you just got this. We are consolidating still. You had the ramp up, you had the test up around the upper band Sunday night, then the big move down pre-open, big move back up, which was nice, and then just kind of flat. So we're not going anywhere. We got some decent volatility during the regular session to the upside yesterday, but it was really a slow bleed. It was kind of a stealthy trend day. So we're trending, and what I mean by that is the AD is negative, but price is slow but unrelenting to the upside. And you've got to get on board with the trend day pretty early. It was a little choppy off the open for us. Then we ended up in a couple of really nice longs and, ended up having a really good day. As we got into Globex, there was a nice short last night we got into that we covered around 2,900, and then you wake up this morning and you're right back at 35. They put them right back in and take them right back up. So basically, we are going to open up pretty darn close. We closed at 19 yesterday, but we are right back where we were before the little move down into the last hour yesterday. So we're going everywhere and nowhere at all. And that's because on these longer term time frames, we're consolidating. For how long? I don't know. Neither does anybody else. We'll be done consolidating when we're done consolidating. So what am I looking at today? I've got my eye on yesterday's high up at 47. That needs to get converted. You can see the upper band is, at this moment 63, at this moment it's 64. So it's up around those highs from back here on April the 30th. So that is an area that the bulls have got to deal with. The bears, look, break yesterday's low, 89.75. Go deal with the weekly pivot. Go deal with the 9-day. Convert this and we can talk. But as long as we're doing this, they're just they're noise. You can trade it. You take your profits where you find it, but expect that dip to be bought. But if they want anything meaningfully extended to the downside, they're going to have to convert areas that matter and keep them converted on a multi-day basis. The hourly mid-band is going to have to become their friend. Right now, price is just slicing above and below it. It's not really respecting it a bunch. Not like it did last week, right? There. We'll see if that changes. If we get into tomorrow and we have no intention of heading back to this weekly pivot, well, then these upper areas are absolutely under threat. And the bulls could get directional days into the end of the week. That's the lay of the land. Okay, so for the open, you got a bunch of price consolidated between 29.16 and 29.18. VWAPs at 16, hourly mids at 17.5, daily pivot 18.5. Our proprietary moving average is 27.5. You got the pre-FOMC price at 35 there. You can see it on the chart. And the 5-minute mid is just kind of hanging around in 33. So take this open as it comes. There's plenty for them to fight over up here. Getting a retest of hourly mid and daily pivot. They tried to do it off that econ, but they couldn't get any farther than 28. It's still there to be had. If they can't convert it, though, then that becomes a dip buy, plain and simple. All right. Have a great day. Be safe. Be healthy. Trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.